And good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. I'm Brent Apperson.
And I'm Jack Simpson. Good morning.
Nice to have you folks with us. Dave has the day off. I honestly don't know why. I just know Dave has the day off.
Gotcha.
All right. So Jack's in here to help to get us started, and we appreciate you folks tuning in. I don't know if other people are like me, but I'm one of those guys that when he wakes up in the morning, the first thought in my mind is, what kind of a day is it going to be? And there are usually things that happen in the early part of the day that can determine sometimes, is it going to be a good day or is it going to be a bad day? The other day, I couldn't find my phone. And I got angry, got mad. I found it, but I didn't find it right away. I thought I put it somewhere. I didn't put it there, put it somewhere else, kept looking for it, and I started to get angry. And I'm thinking, this is not going to be a good day. Today is not one of those days.
That's good.
Today is going to be a good day, and Jack, I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Now, you can understand this because you're in the radio business. Okay? For those of you who are not in the radio business, here's what happens when we go to the breakfast show at 7:30. We have to do what we call in radio back time. So when we come out of the news, we look at the playlist and we see how the songs are timing out to get us to 7:30.
Right.
And usually we have to go in and we have to manipulate the song list to time out to 7:30. I came in to do that this morning. Didn't have to do it.
There you go.
The list was already timed out to start at 7:30.
Man, oh man, imagine that.
That rarely, if ever, happens. And so I'm looking at that. I'm going, you know what? It's going to be a great day.
Good.
So there you go. Nice to have you folks with us. Yesterday on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, you may have heard us go out to Varney Pharmacy as part of our Red, White, and You summer celebration and promotion. Of course, the United States celebrating its 250th birthday this year. So to celebrate locally, we are celebrating Red, White, and You. And yesterday we went out and conducted a random act of coolness, is what we're calling it. We took some delicious dilly bars from the Dairy Queen and presented them to the folks at Varney Pharmacy to thank them for what they do for our area each and every day. And also with Red, White, and You, we're also celebrating people around the area who just make this a great place to live. And the last few days, we have been saluting a couple of people who have been nominated for Red, White, and You. And we again want to salute Andrea Wilder. Andrea has been in healthcare for 20-plus years as an LPNC and RN. She is a great nurse who goes above and beyond every day to care for not only her patients, but everyone in her life. Also saluting Ashley Clay. Ashley was nominated. She has contributed to the elderly in the Custer County area. She gave her all for the dementia and Alzheimer patients in the memory unit. She gave 110% and loved the elderly dearly. So thank you, Andrea and Ashley, for what you do for our community. Now, I'm sure that many of you have names that are going through your mind as to, people to nominate for Red, White, and You. So if you'd like to nominate somebody for this promotion, we encourage you to go to sandhillsexpress.com and go to the contest page and fill out the short nomination form. A lot of great businesses are helping us with this, and I'm going to take the moment here on the Breakfast Show to just read all of the businesses who are helping us with Red, White, and You. We say thanks to Evans Feed Company, Thompson Chiropractic, Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique, Grocery Cart, Lyons Appliance, Callaway District Hospital, Palmer Monument, Ridgeline Exteriors, Trotter Service and Go, Power Solutions, Nebraska State Bank, Dairy Queen in Broken Bow, Moshka's Building Center, Cobblestone Hotel and One Box Convention Center, Agland ATV, Govier Brothers Mortuary, and Bow Family Furniture. 7:35 the time. Good to have you with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Going to take time to celebrate a birthday for you at this time. The great Paul McCartney is celebrating his birthday today. He is 84. So our question to Jack Simpson, even though he's quite a bit younger than the rest of us here at KCNI KBBN, the question to you, what famous band did Paul McCartney play in?
The Beatles.
Oh, good. I was hoping you get that right because I know you're young, but if you didn't know that, that could have been a fireable offense.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Happy birthday, Paul McCartney, 84 today. 7:41 the time. Good to have you with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. All right, Mr. Simpson, let's play the game.
All right, so we are celebrating Adopt a Cat Month. So here you go. You're going to get a chance to win a Blizzard treat from the Dairy Queen. Cats have had their run of the White House. President Bill Clinton introduced us to a White House cat who became a media darling. What was the name of the Clinton administration first kitty? Was it Sneakers, Millie, Buddy, or Socks? Again, cats have had their run at the White House. President Bill Clinton introduced us to a house cat who became a media darling. What is the name of the Clinton administration first kitty? Sneakers, Millie, Buddy, or Socks?
All right, if you know the answer, give us a ring, 872-2801.
The music to get your day started right.
I listen every morning.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI, KBBN.
Taylor Heating and Cooling, based in Broken Bow, provides professional heating and cooling services for both homes and businesses. Their team handles repairs, installations, annual maintenance, new construction, ductwork remodels, and exhaust ventilation with reliability and expertise. Call 308-872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com and schedule an appointment today.
Looking for a fresh start in a place you'll love to call home? Broken Bow Housing Authority has one-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
All right, we have our contestant on the line with us. Good morning. Who are we speaking with?
This is Sandy.
Well, hi, Sandy. How are you today?
Well, I'm just fine. How are you guys?
Hey, we're doing good here. Here's Jack with your question.
All right, cats have had their run of the White House. President Bill Clinton introduced us to a White House cat who became a media darling. What is the name of this Clinton administration first kitty? Your choices are Sneakers, Millie, Buddy, or Socks.
Is it Sneakers?
It is
No,
not.
Socks.
Yep, there you go.
There you go. Yes, you got it, Sandy. Yeah. Way to go. It was Socks. Good job.
Yeah.
Because you've answered correctly, we do have a certificate for you that gets you a free small blizzard at Dairy Queen in Broken Bow. So when you can, come on out and say hi to us, and we'll have your certificate ready for you, okay?
Okay, that sounds great.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Yep, have a good day.
You too.
You too.
Bye-bye. Yes, Socks. Yes, I remember Socks for sure. 7:44 is the time. Good to have you with us. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
In the morning, you are awakened by the twitter of a little bird.
No, it's Dave and Brent.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI, KBBN.
At BD, they are driving healthcare forward. Every day, their innovations help doctors diagnose faster, protect nurses on the front lines, and improve care for millions worldwide. They believe in big ideas, bold solutions, and a future where healthcare works better for everyone. Together, progress isn't just being made. The world of health is being advanced. BD, where innovation meets impact.
Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers are proud to offer the Paramount Valley Ranch. This 12,979-acre ranch has good cross fencing and is well watered with over 60 tanks on pipeline. This ranch has over 1,000 acres of wet meadow for winter feed, allowing for large-scale cattle production on a year-round basis. Located just 30 minutes south of Ainsworth, this ranch is in a great location with excellent groundwater and an average of 20 to 24 inches of rain per year. Call me, April Good, and check it out on lashleyland.com.
Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We are highly trained in whole body injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you into shape. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Trust your day's off to a good start. Thanks for letting us be a part of your day. Thanks for tuning in to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Yesterday, of course, with it being Wednesday, we played Mind Match on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. Casey was our contestant yesterday, did a great job, came really close on a couple of questions to matching the mind of Christy. Oh, boy, I hope, if Christy's listening this morning, that was a response from Jack, okay? I just wanted to make sure she knows that when she gets to work today. But anyway, Casey did a great job yesterday. Didn't quite get the amount of matches needed to be the cash jackpot winner. So, like we always do, if we don't get a winner, we add more money to the jackpot. Now, big news happened yesterday on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, in case you missed it. When Casey was not able to win the jackpot, Dave Burney made the announcement that he would be adding money, like we always do, to the jackpot if we don't have a winner. Usually we add $25 for the next week. Dave Burney made the announcement yesterday that he's going to add even more.
Yep.
And his announcement was he was going to add another $200 to the cash jackpot. Now, if you did not hear it yesterday and you're hearing me say it now and you know Dave Burney the way many of us know Dave Burney, you're probably shocked right now thinking this is not true. It is true. It is true. Dave Burney is adding $200 to the jackpot for Mind Match for next week. So here's what's up for grabs. When we play Mind Match next Wednesday, the jackpot will be worth $425.
You can do a lot with that, too.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely. So if you want a chance to play, you need to become part of the contestant pool. Now, I know that many of you have signed up already. If you've signed up once, that's all you need to do. Your name is in. If you try to sign up more than once, your name's just going to continue to be in there once. So if you've signed up, you're in. If you haven't signed up yet, well, you better go do so. And it's very easy to do it. Just go to sandhillsexpress.com, go to the contest page, and get registered. Mind Match, we play it every Wednesday morning at 7:45, brought to you by the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. All right, earlier we saluted Paul McCartney on his 84th birthday today. We have another musical birthday to celebrate. This is on the country music side today. Blake Shelton is celebrating his birthday today. Mr. Shelton is 50 years old.
When I die
There you go, Blake Shelton, the big 5-0 today. Blake turns 50. Happy birthday, Blake Shelton. Good to have you with us here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. It is Thursday, of course, and every Thursday morning we bring you the Dave Davis and Farmers National Report. And here it is for this week.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jim and Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. I'm going to start with Farmers National Company. We do have a listing at 840 Arrowhead Drive. It's move-in ready, spacious open living and dining area filled with natural sunlight and featuring a cozy fireplace with a gas log. Kitchen offers updated countertops, a cute backsplash, and appliances that stay with the home. This home features 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, all conveniently located on one level, main floor laundry, mostly newer style windows, attached double garage. Enjoy the fenced backyard with a nice privacy fence and covered patio area. And it's located on a quiet street with no back neighbors at 840 Arrowhead Drive. At 317 South F Street, this home has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, nice-sized living room, main floor laundry on the back porch, original woodwork and hardwood floors, alley access to the older garage, fenced-in yard with utility shed, vinyl siding and vinyl windows, open front porch at 317 South F Street. We have a nice home at 210 South G Street. Cute updated kitchen with white cabinets and glass tile backsplash. Living room has gas fireplace. It's open to the dining area. Dining area has lots of sunshine and patio doors going out to the deck. Main floor has an office, 2 bedrooms, and 1.5 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a half bath. Main bathroom has been nicely updated. Main floor has newer flooring with most of it being waterproof. Lower level has a large family room, 3rd bedroom, another half bathroom with laundry and storage. Fenced in backyard with a deck, attached double garage at 210 South G Street. At 1031 North B Street, this is a cute home. This home has charm and character. Living room has neat hardwood flooring, lots of cute archways. Kitchen has been updated with neat tile backsplash, and the appliances are staying with the home. Bathroom has been remodeled with lots of tile work. Linen storage at the end of the hall, 2 bedrooms on the main floor. Utility area is in the basement. Basement is not finished but has lots of possibilities. Back porch off of the single attached garage, vinyl siding and metal roof for low maintenance, fenced in backyard with a nice privacy fence. Come and check this one out at 1031 North B Street. At 540 North 10th Avenue, this is a project home. This home is full of character and potential. The spacious 4-bedroom, 3-bath property sits on a desirable corner lot near schools, featuring real wood flooring, solid wood doors, and timeless charm throughout. This home welcomes you with a lovely front entry with open staircase. The main level offers a bright living room, a formal dining area with built-in hutch, a non-conforming bedroom, a half bath, and a kitchen with new cabinets and countertops. Upstairs, you will find 3 additional bedrooms, a dedicated office space, and a full bathroom. The basement adds even more living space with a family room, a 3rd bathroom, and plenty of storage. Recent updates include new windows on the main floor and upstairs and HVAC system at 540 North 10th Avenue. In Arnold, we have a charming home at 408 North Broadway Street. Has had a price reduction. Welcome home to this charming and spacious property full of character and modern updates. Enjoy relaxing on the large covered front porch, perfect for morning coffee or evening unwinding. Step inside to an open living and dining area featuring beautiful hardwood floors, a stunning bay window that fills the space with natural light. An antique hutch adds a unique touch of charm and warmth. The large updated kitchen offers plenty of space and comes complete with appliances. The renovated main floor bathroom features double sinks and a tub shower surround. You'll also find 2 comfortable bedrooms on the main level. Upstairs, there are additional bedrooms with a cozy reading nook, perfect for a quiet retreat or workspace. The finished basement has even more living space with a family room, a 2nd bathroom, and then it is all situated on a corner lot. This property also features a spacious carport and older garage for extra storage or projects. This home is move-in ready and waiting for its new owners. Don't miss out at 408 North Broadway Street in Arnold. Now, Jim is going to tell you about an upcoming auction with Dave Davis Auction Service.
We've got the Baxter Welding Closeout Auction on Saturday, June 20th at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's located at 1801 South G Street. Most of you know remember it as the welding shop that Neville's had down on the west side of town. But anyway, there's a lot of items there. Don't want you to be surprised by the sale bill. There's tons and tons of stuff in that shop and also outside of the shop. But there's a Milwaukee magnetic drill, a hammer drill, right angle drill, and a deep cut portable bandsaw. There's a Miller-Matic 252 and 300 welders. A lot of Makita, Milwaukee, DeWalt, Craftsman, Duracraft, Miller-Matic type equipment. A lot of welding tables, tape measures, anything that you would need to run a shop that's in there, and also a lot of iron, pipe, all that kind of stuff outside. There's also a Colo Crimp Super One hydraulic hose builder and also extra hydraulic fittings, box of bandsaw blades. There's also a bandsaw that oxyacetylene torch set on wheels. Ellis miter bandsaw is what it is. Lincoln Ideal Arc SP 200 welder, an ESAP welder, all kinds of step ladders, scrap metal pieces. There's a couple of like Nebraska emblems, cutouts. There's a power cut plasma cutter, large welding tables, chainsaws. Anyway, stop and check it out at 1801 South G Street in Broken Bow on June 20th, 9 o'clock start for the Baxter Welding Closeout Auction. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thank you, Jim and Kathy. We appreciate the report. Man, Dave Davis Auction Service, Farmers National Report, that's been a staple right before the 8 o'clock news on Thursdays here on the Get Up Go Breakfast Show. We appreciate their report here again this morning. All right, news time about a minute away. That gives us an opportunity to quickly look at some things on community calendar for today. Market on the Square, of course, will take place today in downtown Broken Bow from 10 until 4. We'll have a little more information on that, and some of the vendors who are scheduled to attend. We'll have that info coming up a little bit later in the show this morning. Also, Broken Bow Area Food Pantry. It'll be open this afternoon from 1 until 3, located at 1110 South 6th Avenue. And as many of you know, during the summertime, the Grocery Cart puts together Burger Bash fundraisers for nonprofit organizations. And today, the Grocery Cart Burger Bash will benefit the Ansley Rotary. And they'll be serving that today from 4 until 7 at the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow. It's 8 o'clock.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. The full text of the framework agreement with Iran's released by U.S. officials. Kevin Warsh says he's focused on one thing as the new Federal Reserve Chairman.
Getting monetary policy right. We're as near to it as we can do. That is our North Star.
Following the Fed's announcement Wednesday, it's leaving interest rates unchanged. Warsh said the U.S. economy is expanding despite the ongoing Iran war. Tornado damage is reported in central Illinois. The Midwest was hit with severe weather last night as tornadoes struck both Iowa and Illinois. One person's missing, 15 homes destroyed by the upriver fire in Spokane Valley, Washington. Attorneys for alleged United Healthcare CEO shooter Luigi Mangione are planning to formally declare a psychiatric defense. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KOLN, the Lincoln Police Department welcomed 15 commissioned officers to its ranks on Wednesday, exceeding its summer staffing goal. The 15 LPD officer recruits and a Lancaster County Sheriff's Deputy recruit will graduate from the spring 2026 LPD Training Academy. 2 LPD lateral officers who joined the department's ranks in February will also be honored during the ceremony. LPD PIO manager Eric Thompson said those 22 weeks included 80 hours of classroom and scenario-based training, more than 6,000 PowerPoint slides, 2,300 test questions, and 53 hours of exercise. The 18 graduates come from all over the country and the world, from in Lincoln to as far as Scotland. Thomas said LPD saw its most successful recruiting year in 2025 with 700 applications and 40 of them were hired. In March, the Lincoln Police Chief Mike Morrow showed the department's goal of surpassing its authorized strength of 371 commissioned officers by this summer. LPD also recently welcomed 5 new telecommunicator recruits who will graduate in late July. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
In Group K action, Colombia with a 3-1 win over Uzbekistan. Also in Group K, Portugal and DR Congo played to a 1-1 draw. Group L, England beat Croatia 4-2. Harry Kane with 2 goals. And Ghana scored in the 95th minute to beat Panama 1-0. NBA, Trae Young plans to decline his $48.9 million player option for next season. He will be a free agent, but Washington remains a frontrunner to re-sign him. James Dolan confirming the Knicks have accepted an invitation to the White House to celebrate their championship. He's also said they will not go into the second apron next year. Caitlin Clark officially announced her signature shoe launching in October with Nike. Brewers beat the Cardinals 9-4. Christian Yelich, Jackson Chourio both had a home run. Shohei Ohtani gave up 4 earned runs but got the win as the Dodgers beat the Rays 5-4. Oklahoma advances to the College World Series Finals, playing North Carolina on Saturday.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A mix of clouds and sun today with daytime highs approaching 81. Northwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly clear tonight, lows dip down to about 55. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, slight chance of rain showers. High temperatures reach up to 81. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Power Solutions of Broken Bow is proud to be your local Vermeer dealer, offering the strongest equipment and parts out there. They are also your one-stop diesel shop, fixing major breakdowns to simple repairs. 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2, Power Solutions, your local Vermeer dealer.
4 minutes past the hour of 8. Let's go outside and see what it feels like with Mr. Jack Simpson. What do you got out there, Jack?
It feels all right this morning. 61 degrees outside under a cloudy sky. Winds out of the north and northwest 5 to 10. Barometric pressure 29.98 and humidity 62% this morning. Did have a trace of precipitation in the last 24 hours with an inch and 1600ths of precipitation for the month. A high yesterday of 82 with an overnight low of 58.
All right. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, nice to have you folks with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. And if you're watching us on Facebook Live through Sandhills Express, you can see that we have a great guest with us here this morning. Mr. Kirkpatrick is here from Lyons Appliance. How are you, Brent?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you've been staying busy?
Yeah.
I figured.
Always find a way.
Yeah, I know you do. When I saw that you were going to be on the show here this morning, I thought we would start here, then we'll move into whatever you wanted to cover. But I thought we would take a little bit of time to just focus in on the service that you provide at Lyons Appliance, whether it be going on service calls and looking at some things that aren't running correctly. I know you do that. If someone purchases, say, a new fridge, you'll deliver it. You'll take the old one out. There's a lot of things you guys do on the service side of things that maybe some other places don't. And I thought that might be a good place for us to start this morning.
Yep. I think you pretty much nail it. A lot of places they'll deliver it, right? They'll set it in front of your house, but that's only the start, I think, of the mountain that becomes changing out like a fridge, for example. A lot of these new ones are so big. You have to dismantle doors, a lot of times taking off doors off your own house, and not everybody's always used to doing that, but we have some guys that are very well experienced. We probably average around 13 to 14 deliveries per week, during our slow times. So, they're really well versed in how to do it the right way and not cause damage to anything. And there's not too much they haven't seen. So they've got all the right equipment. We've got carts that can climb stairs, make it a lot easier on everybody that way too. And then as for the service side with Mitch, he's doing such a fantastic job about just diagnosing things. We probably we probably could do about 85 to 90% success rate on the first time attempt. So it's pretty good. We try to get as much information as we can, carry the right parts before we come to your place, and get it taken care of that way.
Yeah. I know another thing you guys do, and I've heard this from some of your customers who have dealt with you. Something's not working right, so you go out, you look at it, and you're very kind and honest with the person about, is it worth fixing, or this is what it's going to cost to fix it, but this is what we can do for you if you just want to replace it. And I know that people appreciate the honesty that you guys give them.
Oh, definitely. I think that's especially seems like now with the way cost is for almost everything out there right now. It just, everybody wants to know what options you have, right? And when you have options, you can make the right decision for yourself and your family, and decide what's going to set you up best for success, and especially because everybody loves doing laundry so much. So.
Oh, yes, don't we, though? We do indeed love doing laundry, although I think the way things have developed over the years, some of these washing machines and dryers, they're amazing, and they make doing laundry a lot different than back in the old days.
Yeah, a lot of them nowadays will have a smart feature, right? Just what you see on a lot of things anymore, right? Yeah, I know they have some vehicles that have that, right? So it's just the same thing. You get notifications when the load is done, or if there's something that needs to be addressed on the machine, it's going to notify you, kind of like the little message center on your vehicle. It's a very similar thing. If you had something in the oven, it's going to let you know, oh, yep, time's up, ready, let's go do this. So it's pretty nice, a lot of these features that they're providing for us now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, hey, what are some of the things you wanted to talk about, whether it be inventory in the store, or where do you want to take our listeners today?
So we're trying to do our best to help out with all these wonderful costs, it seems like, for a tank of fuel or groceries or anything else. So we have a really good deal on a laundry set. And we have some other laundries that are going to be a really good price too, but the one I like to focus on is we have this wonderful Amana set. Usually it's kind of our base model, but it is the simplest thing you could ever hope for. We sell a lot of them regardless, and we have them probably the lowest price we've had in 4 years, which is fantastic for all the customers out there. So for only like $425, you get a washer. Same cost for a dryer. So what used to be maybe $1,000 set is only $850. So
wow,
you can save a lot. You know, it's like basically like getting free delivery and install almost, but when you look at it that way. We've also got a real good deal on some dishwashers. We have same thing, kind of focused on one model. We have a really simple dishwasher. It's got 3 racks even though, and a fan dry assist, and I think those are only going to be $470, something like that, which is usually that's like a $650 machine. Same thing on some refrigeration. We've got really nice, great big refrigerators, some Whirlpools that have 2 ice makers. We've got them on a really good sale. A really nice KitchenAid model, same thing. And then just like if you're just needing a real simple fridge, we've got these things less than probably $100 less than any competitor out there. So we've kind of made some pretty big strides on trying to secure a lot of fantastic deals for our customers. And I think that's going to really help out people, I think, throughout the summer. And we'll be running those sales just as long as we have the inventory. Kind of taking a chance there and seeing what we could do for everybody. But it should work out pretty well. And we got, like I say, we got everything to help out on the backside if something should ever happen. So,
on these appliances, you've been in this long enough. Talk about the way things have changed in regards to efficiency with these appliances, because man, they have really come a long ways in efficiency, whether it be a washer or whether it be the fridge or right.
Probably the refrigeration is a great example. You know, that refrigerator or the freezer, for example, that old chest freezer that your grandparents had, or maybe their parents had, might be 50, 60 years old. They're really robust machines. You probably survive a bomb blast if you crawled inside one of them. But the new ones, they have such incredible just insulation in them anymore. Like, it literally takes them nothing to operate. And I think that's one thing too. your beef costs, right, or anything like that. It's such an expensive thing. You don't want to take a chance. If you've got an older machine, this might be the best time to probably change that out and get a new one, because a freezer for maybe $600 to $800 is a lot less than what is inside of the freezer, I think. So you can really save yourself a lot of headache and worry by knowing you have something that's going to be covered for the next 1 to 10 years pretty easily.
Yeah. I know this is probably a loaded question, but when I go into your store, I'm just so impressed with the variety of inventory.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, obviously our mind goes to things like, you know, the stove and the fridge and washer, dryer, and obviously you have all of those. But you've got some, like, small tabletop appliances that you sell. You've got, just a lot of different things that are in the store that maybe people don't even know about.
Yep, you're right on that. We your countertop microwaves. We do have some of those KitchenAid stand mixers, air fryers. We do have some small countertop ice makers. If you're just looking for an ice maker for a couple $100, they're there as well. Of course, so we do have some like coolers and TVs and all that fun stuff too, and the grills. But not afraid to stop in and check it out and see what we have. We keep on focusing on package deals too. So if you're looking for to buy a whole kitchen suite or something like that, if you're doing any remodel stuff or going to be building in the future, we offer a lot of assistance on that. And and Preston Sanchez, he's been working at the store now for just short of a year or 2 years almost now, and he's doing a fantastic job. Like, you can't find anybody nicer than Preston. Yeah. And he got such a great smile. You come in there, he'll make you feel real comfortable. So,
yeah. Well, that's kind of hometown service you get with Lyons Appliance, and I know that you take that very seriously. And I know people feel it when they deal with Lyons Appliance.
Yeah, but I think you always see big corporations. They always have a difficult, I think, time making sure things get executed. This is a really good example. So we had a customer, they bought a laundry set. Well, had a few issues with it from the get-go, the washer and the dryer, and which you don't see very often, pretty much a rarity. But, instead of waiting on a part to get there, we just took care of it from ourselves. This is something that Whirlpool or nobody else would do, but we went out, provided a different set, right, a loaner set for them, so they're not having any downtime.
Wow.
And we don't charge for that. That's just something that we do because we can, basically. And nobody wants to be stuck in no man's land trying to figure out what's going on. And so it just creates more of a peace of mind for the customer this way. And then as soon as we get everything straightened out on the machines, or if we need to exchange the machines, we'll take care of all that, right? The goal is to have a easy home life, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And a great story. I mean, there you go. There's an example of the kind of service you get when you deal with Lyons Appliance. Let's see, hours when you're open, how they can contact you?
Yep. Call us anytime at the store, 872-6131. Of course, you can always see all of our great deals online on the website, lyonsappliances.com. And hours at the store, we're always open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, we're open from 9 a.m. to noon, and Sundays we just let everybody take the day off. But appointments, we're happy to meet you, early in the morning or late in the evening. That's not a problem for us. Sometimes those things happen when you don't expect it. I got another one for you.
Yeah, sure.
So Barrett Gibbons called me last night after hours, and he goes, my dryer's not working. I'm like, okay, well, tells me what it is. I'm like, well, sounds like it could be just a thermal fuse. I said, I'll run down to the store, and when you get done with the baseball game, just give me let me know when you get home, and I'll drop it off for you. So he was actually texting me this morning, and it wasn't thermal fuse. Sounds like his control board looks like after he sends me a picture, but so I mean, we're willing to help out. They had just got back from a trip, and he's like, we got a lot of laundry, and just want to get it taken care of. So.
Yeah. Well, there you go again. Perfect example of what you get when you deal with your hometown store.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Now, listen, this wouldn't be an interview between you and me if I didn't ask you a TV question. What's the big? What are we up to now as far as what you carry? Are we beyond 85, or is it still 85?
85 seems to be that threshold everybody's really happy with. I don't know if there's too many places that can get bigger than 85.
I was going to say I don't know. I think 85 is about the biggest I've seen, but I don't know if someone's tried to go to 90 or whatever.
I take it back. We sold Mike Robinson a 98-inch TV. It would have been a couple years ago, but that's the only guy that did that.
A 98?
Yeah, it's huge. It takes two guys to get that one around.
That was gonna be my next question. How many guys did it take to get that one put together?
That was the first time we delivered that 98, so I was like, yeah, we're taking 3 of us. We're not going to take a chance.
Yeah.
But, Kincaid would be the only other place I can think that we put in big TVs like that, and which they have. I mean, that's one good thing. TV prices seem to be really low.
Boy, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. That's one thing that has not taken off on pricing, I would say, is TVs for darn sure. We do have a lot of options. You know, it seems like a lot of people anymore like to put these big TVs up on a wall, right? Because you just don't have that much long shelf space, and they don't get knocked over this way.
Right.
We've got a lot of options too for mounting on walls, or if you want to put it into a corner, or even drop it down from a ceiling. We have all these options. So we keeping real busy. In Kincaid, gosh, we're starting to see a lot of more action going on out there.
Yeah.
We will be having Kearney will be expanding actually a little bit. We're going to open up another whole side room.
Wow.
In Kearney, so that'll be pretty exciting coming up in the future. I'm trying to think with Kincaid. We are running a really good special out at Kincaid for the rest of this from starting yesterday through Sunday for Father's Day. If you want to get me a bottle of spirits, Kincaid spirits, and a little tumbler, you'll get 20% off. So that's kind of an exciting deal too.
There you go. Great gift idea.
Yeah. If your dad likes to enjoy any a cocktail or refreshment, so it's a good way to go celebrate Dad that way.
Yeah, for sure. Lines Appliance, you're involved in Kincaiders. Do you ever sleep?
Yep.
You do? Okay, good.
I fall over eventually at the end of the day. And
I bet you do. Let's see, anything else that we haven't touched on that you wanted to make sure? Why don't you throw out that special again that you're doing right now at Lines?
Yep. So we'll have a laundry set, an Amana washer and dryer. For the pair, it's $850, or if you just need one machine or the other, it's only $425, which is fantastic. And then same thing, we have other deals on dishwashers and refrigeration. I mean, really good deals. Like you can't find another. We priced them low, so you don't have to worry about it. Like there isn't nobody out there. I kind of scoured the internet and making sure when we were setting this out there, I was like, we want this available for everybody, so you don't have to think about it. You just got to go do it. So
yeah. All right. Anything else you wanted to mention?
No. I really appreciate you guys always helping us out. And
well, we appreciate you. We love visiting with you, so appreciate what you do for the area.
It's always nice to see all the communities. I was looking at the board out there, all the events that are going to be going on over the next looks like couple weeks. Looks like going to be a busy time.
Yeah. Nobody can say there's nothing to do around here because there's plenty to do and to take in. So
you're exactly right.
All right. Thanks, Brent. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Brent Kirkpatrick with Lines Appliance joining us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
When the job is big, you need equipment you can count on. And K&K Backhoe's ready to roll. From septic system installation and pumping and lot grading, water and sewer lines, basement excavation, concrete removal, dozer work, dirt hauling, and snow removal, K&K Backhoe has the experience and equipment to get the job done right. Need materials? They offer mud rock, gravel, crushed concrete, and fill dirt. Whether you're starting a project or finishing one, call K&K Backhoe of Broken Bow today at 872-2547. That's 872-2547 for K&K Backhoe of Broken Bow.
No matter the season, having the right bank makes all the difference. At Burning Bank, we offer the tools and support you need. From checking and savings to personalized service you can count on. We are here to help you manage today and plan for tomorrow. Stop by our Broken Bow location and see how we can help you move forward with confidence. Burning Bank, build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
Dads like to be comfortable. It doesn't matter if they're working out, working on a project, or relaxing. Right now, save 25% off regular priced apparel, shoes, and hats for Father's Day at Geared for Sports. They have a great variety of athletic and sportswear, from Husker fan gear to local teams or the new Skechers brand shoes. Dad will love the selection at Geared for Sports. Or let him do the shopping and get a gift certificate. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Geared for Sports on the Square in downtown Broken Bow.
Broken Bow get 0% financing for up to 60 months with approved credit on select 2026 Silverado and Ram 1500 crew cabs. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your truck, this is it. Don't forget, every qualifying vehicle comes backed by the Gateway Motors lifetime powertrain warranty. Stop by Gateway Motors in Broken Bow and get pre-approved in minutes or call 872-6881. But hurry, inventory is limited and these trucks won't sit around for long. With approved credit, select models only. See dealer for complete details. Offer ends June 30th or while supplies last.
Are you squinting at the fine print or seeing the world through a fog? Cataracts could be the culprit. Factors like family history, diabetes, or smoking can heighten your risk. Don't let clouded vision steal your sight. At Malham Medical Center, they're ready to help. Schedule your appointment today and let them bring your world back into focus. Visit their website at malham.org for more information. Malham Medical Center, large enough to serve, small enough to care.
Attention truck buyers, 0% is back and it's back for the whole month of June. That's right, at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow, get 0% financing for up to 60 months with approved credit on select 2026 Silverado and Ram 1500 crew cabs. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your truck, this is it. Don't forget, every qualifying vehicle comes backed by the Gateway Motors lifetime powertrain warranty. Stop by Gateway Motors in Broken Bow and get pre-approved in minutes or call 872-6881. But hurry, inventory is limited and these trucks won't sit around for long. With approved credit, select models only. See dealer for complete details. Offer ends June 30th or while supplies last.
8:28 is the time. Good to have you with us here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Jeremy has joined us in the studio. Good to see you, my friend.
Good morning.
Day off to a good start, or is it too early to tell?
Too early to tell.
Too early? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Got to ease into it a little bit more to see how it's going to go.
Yeah.
Talked about this a little bit earlier in the show, but yesterday you were with Dave and I, and the three of us went to Varney Pharmacy to hand out a random act of coolness, as we're calling it. Handed out some dilly bars from the Dairy Queen to say thanks for what they do for the community, all part of our Red, White, and You celebration. And I've had some people actually come up to me in the past few days since we started this promotion and have said, really love what you're doing. This is a neat way to recognize people around the area that do a lot of things behind the scenes that, you know, they don't want to take credit for, but they're important things. And I know that right now we're saluting a couple of individuals through Red, White, and You. And I think this was kind of your brainchild, I believe. So just talk a little bit more about the promotion since we have some time and how people can nominate folks if they'd like to get someone involved in Red, White, and You.
Yeah, Red, White, and You has two different parts. It's got local legends and then the random acts of coolness. Local legends is what we take nominations for on the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com. This could be an individual person. This could be a group. This could be a healthcare worker. This could be a first responder. It could be a teacher, somebody that you feel represents the very best of what makes America great right here in central Nebraska. Those are the nominations we're seeking there. We've already had several that are awesome. I think we even had a duplicate in there. That person certainly deserves to be put in the spotlight. And then the random acts of coolness is completely random. We've come up with the last couple just randomly and popped out and did them. And the first couple happened on the breakfast show. They don't necessarily have to. Maybe we'll go in the afternoon or something like that. But we just come up with those on our own off the top of our head and pop in to see people that are special to us.
Yeah.
So the thing is that it'll be hard for us to recognize everybody, and that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it would be nice to mention where we got. I mean, obviously the dilly bars come from Dairy Queen, but this was actually a purchase that was made by KCNI KBBN at the Custer County Foundation Gala, correct?
Yeah, a year's worth of dilly bars and a freezer. So that's kind of how I started trying to come up with the idea of what to do with that many dilly bars.
Yeah.
And I've been handing people that pop in to record ads and things like that. I ask them on their way out, do you want a dilly bar? We got tons of boxes of them. And we've got that little freezer out there full at the moment. And I don't think we've gotten half of the dilly bars that we're supposed to have for the year. So we're going to keep churning through those. It should be fun.
Yeah. The freezer's been a great addition to KCNI KBBN because This year, when we go to area parades and such, we are throwing out, what's the name up? Freeze Pops?
Yeah, I think
so. So we can get those ready to go and be a cool treat that you can watch for if you're at some of the area parades. Of course, this weekend we'll be focusing in on Big Sky Jubilee at Anselmo, and tomorrow will be our remote when we go to Anselmo and visit with the folks who are helping put on the celebration. I know you do a lot of those remotes on the summer celebrations. I had the opportunity to go to Sargent a few days ago when we promoted the Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree. I know all of us really enjoy when we go out and meet the community members and help promote these wonderful area communities within our listening area.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and these committees work hard. A lot of the time after their celebration is done one year, they kind of take a rest for a couple of months, and then the planning starts 10 months in advance for the very next year. I think that's pretty common with most of these celebrations, and they're working hard to bring things like carnivals and car shows, and food is always a really big undertaking for these groups. So, yeah, reward them by going and attending. They want nothing more than to see people in the towns that they love. And I think a common misconception is people believe these celebrations are just for the citizens of these towns. That couldn't be further from the truth.
Yeah.
They want you all there.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll look forward to the remote tomorrow when we put the focus on Big Sky Jubilee in Anselmo. Now, listen, I can't bring Jeremy in here and not go to sports just a little bit. But you made the comment, local legends. There's a group of people who have become legends in New York City, and they are the New York Knicks. They won the NBA Finals. Today is their big celebratory parade in New York, right? Is it today?
I have no idea.
I think it is. I think it's today. I want to say it's this morning.
Okay.
In New York. Man, something like, what did I read? Something like over 10,000 police officers or, security, whatever, are being called out for the parade because I can't imagine how many people will be in New York City to salute the Knicks today. That should be quite the scene.
Well, when it's been over 5 decades since you've won a championship, it tends to affect a lot of generations that have gone their entire life without seeing a championship for the New York Knicks. And they're a passionate fan base, and I know they get a bad rap for a small portion of their fan base, but a majority of their fan base is very passionate in a healthy way without being, violent or anything like that. These people are thrilled that they finally have gotten this championship, and the Knicks overcame a lot of things in order to get it done. So, yeah, they deserve the parade.
Yeah. So, I think that's today. So that'll be kind of fun to see the pictures and everything that comes out of that celebratory effort in New York City today. I was looking at this day in music history, and I came across this one. 1977. Fleetwood Mac had their first, and here's what gets me. It says here, had their first and only #1 single with Dreams. Did they really just have one #1 hit?
Well, keyword there is single.
Oh, okay.
They could have had a #1 hit from elsewhere on the album, but as far as songs that were released as singles off of the album, that was the only one.
Right.
A lot of the time, artists try to pick singles to release ahead of the entire album, thinking these are going to be the songs that people love the most.
Right.
But they don't always know that the best, and people make another song on the album a bigger hit than the singles they put out. So that one just happened to be, now I don't know about total #1s. Maybe we could look that up.
Yeah.
Maybe that single was their only #1.
Yeah.
Which would be crazy.
Well, if we do look it up, I'll let you handle that because we only have about an hour left in the show.
Yeah.
And if I try to do it, we may not get the information in time.
Good call.
Yes.
Good call. Brent would have that delivered to you by about 1 p.m.
Maybe. Fleetwood Mac, here we go with Dreams. It was their first and, according to this, only #1 single that hit in 1977.
Big savings for you. Now through July 1st, take advantage of their buy one, get one free sale on all vegetables and annuals. There is still a great selection, so don't miss this opportunity to stock up and save. Visit Sun Valley Landscaping Monday through Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 5, and Sunday noon to 5, east of the Fire Hall in Ansley. They look forward to seeing you soon at Sun Valley Landscaping.
The Anselmo Volunteer Fire Department would love to see you at the Big Sky Jubilee this weekend, supporting all things Anselmo. Wake up Saturday morning and head to the pancake feed at the Fire Hall starting at 8. Then that evening starting at 5, the Fireman's Barbecue and Watermelon Feed is hosted at the Fire Hall alongside the Newlywed Game and Anselmo Trivia. Proud to support the Anselmo Big Sky Jubilee, the Anselmo Volunteer Fire Department. Don't miss the Big Sky Jubilee Friday through Sunday in Anselmo. It's time to go back to the 80s.
Talk to people who owned or operated a Vermeer 10 Series trailed mower, and they all have the same complaint. They wish they had more acres to mow. With cutting widths up to 17.7 feet on the TM1210 and 20.8 feet on the TM1410, operators are cutting more hay in less time. And with features like the Q3 cutter bar, 2-point quick hitch hookup, and narrow 9-foot transport width, operating and transporting a large trailed mower has never been easier. Visit your Vermeer dealer, Power Solutions, 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2, and check out these mowers.
3 locations, all waiting to serve you in similar and different ways. Go visit the Secret Garden soon. In Broken Bow, they're open with hours Monday through Saturday, featuring breakfast, lunch, and great drink options. Outside of Myrna, visit Fridays and Saturdays for lunch and shop while you're there. The Secret Garden is also at Market on the Square in Broken Bow on Thursdays with a delicious menu. Make sure to follow the Secret Garden on Facebook. Colossians 3 verse 23 says, "Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you're working for the Lord rather than for people." The Secret Garden.
Is nagging back pain or neck stiffness holding you back? At Thompson Chiropractic, Dr. Riley Thompson provides personalized, evidence-based care right here in Broken Bow. No unnecessary procedures, just real results. They accept most major insurance plans and offer discounts for direct pay. Call 308-293-6340 today or schedule online anytime at thompsonchiropractic.com. Take the first step toward moving better, feeling better, and living better. Thompson Chiropractic, care that puts you first.
Mind Match on The Breakfast Show, where it's not about being right, it's about thinking alike.
Casey played on Wednesday and didn't get enough matches. That means next Wednesday's Mind Match jackpot is $425.
Want in on the action? Sign up now on the contests page of sandhillsexpress.com, and you could get the call to play. Mind Match, 7:45 Wednesday mornings, brought to you by Gateway Motors and the Garden Center of Broken Bow.
Brent and Jerry back with you here in the studio. You heard the advertisement right. The jackpot for Mind Match will be $425. Dave Burney making that announcement yesterday. He's going to add another $200 to the jackpot for this coming week. The man who even himself has described him as Jack Benny, someone who's tight with money. You know what I'm going to say? I'm just going to say there's honest. I know Dave plays the Jack Benny bit, but there's no one more generous than Dave Burney.
Exactly.
I mean, seriously. So anyway, Dave has decided to add another $200 to the jackpot. Wow, $425 will be the jackpot when we play Mind Match.
Yeah, it was already going to be the largest jackpot ever at $225, and he wanted to up it a little bit. And Dave and I were talking a little bit after the show yesterday about, well, you know, do we kind of switch up the way the game works or anything like that? And then we thought, you know, it's not meant to be easy to win Mind Match because if someone won $25 every week, I mean, that's not as exciting. It's meant to be a little bit challenging so that when somebody does get the 3 matches,
it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's completely circumstantial, and it's a big deal. It's meant to be kind of difficult so that it's super fun when it happens, and now it's going to be even more fun. $425. I mean, that's like 1.5 tanks of gas.
Yeah, it is. Well, boy, when you put it that way,
get you down the road a little ways.
Yeah, it's actually about true.
Prices are coming down a little bit, though. I saw
maybe
they're
a little
coming
bit.
down
I hope
a little smidgen.
Yeah,
I missed $2 gas. I never really got to. I think maybe in my lifetime, when I was a kid, before I could drive, there was under $2 gas, but I think that's the lowest it had ever been.
Really? Well, I've been around enough or long enough to know when it was below $1.
I thought you were going to say under a quarter. Sorry, you set yourself up for that.
I did set myself up. It's just like the other day. I just kept setting myself up for all of the short jokes from Bernie. Now I'm setting myself up for being old.
Well, whether or not
Jeremy.
you know it, you
I'm
constantly
a good setup, man.
You constantly set yourself up for the short jokes. That chair is not high in the air, and your feet can still swing.
Up. You don't need to tell people that my feet are dangling while I sit over here.
My knees hit the bottom of that counter when I sit in the chair at that height.
Everybody hates following me in a studio because I always have to raise the chair.
I feel like I'm sitting on the floor.
And then someone like Jeremy comes in and he's banging his kneecaps against a desk or whatever because Brent has hired the chair so that he can see what's going on. So you know what? Listen, since we're on the short thing, there is one thing that even I laughed at myself about. Back when I was in high school, I was in driver's ed. And it was back in the day where the car that we had, it wasn't bucket seats.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just the bench seat.
And the height's the height.
Front. Yeah, and the height's the height for everybody.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Brent would go to, once we got into the driving portion of driver's ed, Brent would be walking. We lived right across the street from what was the high school at that time. And that's where we had driver's ed. And so every morning, Brent would be walking to driver's ed with a boat cushion under his shoulder so that he could sit on it and be able to see over the steering wheel. So, yeah.
Were there any cute girls in that class? Because I think that maybe shot your chances out of the air.
Yeah, no, there were girls in the class, but
how did they feel about boat cushion Brent?
Well, let's just put it this way: when it came time to partner up for the driving portion, we partnered up. Two of us would drive with the instructor together. There were no girls that volunteered to drive with Brent. So, but it worked out. It was just the right height to get me up high enough, and I was still able to touch the pedals. I just want everybody to know that. And I was very fortunate in the fact that the instructor that I had was, oh man, I want to say maybe 5'7", maybe. He was not extremely tall.
Yeah.
So that was good because again, bench seat, Brent had to, bring it all the way to the front as far as it would go in order to operate the vehicle. So, yeah, even I have to laugh at myself on that one. So,
well, as I always say, the world is not, it caters more to people your height than my height. I will tell you that.
I was going to say, I mean, you're a tall guy, and I'm sure that
I'm not even overly tall.
Yeah.
I'm like taller than normal. But I can't even imagine how these people are like 6'8". How do they function?
Yeah.
I don't know how they function.
When I was in high school, I thought it was really cool that there was this line of clothing that had, I thought it was really cool, had like a alligator, up in the corner or whatever. But turned out they were garanimals, and they were intended for little kids. And I still thought they were cool. I was wearing them at the age of 17. So, anyway, speaking of alligators, here's a story for you. I'll go back to my childhood again. When where we lived, when you would come out the back door in the summertime, especially, you would open the door, and lots of times there would be. We had a little trouble with garter snakes. They loved our house, and they would just, be right there on the step coming out of the back door.
But you didn't have as many bugs, right?
No, probably not.
Yeah,
no.
See? Yeah.
But I just hated that. There's nothing worse for me than opening up the door and seeing a snake on your
Not a snake
on
guy,
your
huh?
porch. No, I'm not.
I love snakes. A lot of people don't
I'm better than I used to be, though. I can handle them better than I used to.
If you're mowing, you'll at least let them live?
Well, I'm not going to say that.
Oh.
I try to chase them down. And
Yeah, see, I stop and let them cross.
do you? That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. Well, they do some good things, and they
yeah.
have their purpose for sure. But think about this. Here's a guy from, where was this? South Carolina, I think. A South Carolina homeowner confirmed that when he stepped out on his front porch, he met an alligator who had climbed up on the porch. A Berkeley County Sheriff's Office animal control officer responded to the scene and, according to a Facebook post, quickly realized this was not a grab a bag and go situation. Quote, the alligator was significantly larger than what we are equipped to safely handle under our standard capture guidelines, and also clearly had no intention of following instructions of any kind. The story goes on to say, out of an abundance of caution, the animal control officer contacted South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, who responded to the scene. Together, they were able to safely secure the alligator and relocate it back to a more appropriate setting. That setting was far away from front doors, welcome mats, and any future real estate ambitions. So, can you imagine opening up your door, stepping out onto the porch, and seeing an alligator?
Especially, apparently, how large that one was.
Yeah, a rather large one. Yeah.
Yeah, that wake you up. You no longer need your coffee.
No, you would not. No. So there you go. That happened in South Carolina. Good to have you with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. 8:52 is the time.
When you're searching for a gift for dad or your fatherly figure, make sure to shop at Barney Pharmacy. Montana Silversmith men's jewelry, wallets, puzzles, candy, and don't forget the card. Barney Pharmacy offers free gift wrapping with your purchase, so when you walk out the door, you're ready to go show the dads just how special and important to you they are. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. From your friends at Barney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
Hey everyone, this is Ryan
and Tiffany from RTA's Hardware.
Right now is a great time to download the Ace Rewards app.
Dad wanted to do something special for our customers, so we're giving away a $200 shopping spree.
Getting entered is easy. Download the Ace app, sign in with your Ace Rewards, and enjoy.
If you don't have an account, you can sign up right in the app.
Whether if you're new to the app or not, you can still win the $200.
We'll draw the winner soon, so don't put it off.
Thank you for shopping local and supporting RTA's Hardware.
Come see us on South C Street in Broken Bow soon.
Looking for a tough forage with superior yield? In a recent trial, Starseed Hay and Gray's sorghum Sudan grass beat out 7 other varieties in dry matter yield with a whopping 10,000 pounds an acre. Fastest out of the ground and remarkably hardy, Hay and Gray's is the solution for drought-tolerant forage to carry your herd. The American Acres line of hand-selected forages focuses on quality, yield, disease resistance, and drought tolerance. For more information, reach out to a Starseed dealer in your area, and let's keep your farm green and always growing.
A care model rooted in 5 basic values: dignity, respect, patience, charity, and trust. That's Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow. Stop by or visit QualitySeniorVillages.com to learn about their commitment to their residents and current openings.
You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Ferris Bueller knew it, and so do we. That's why the community calendar on SandhillsExpress.com is your one-stop hub for everything happening in central Nebraska. Planning an event for your organization or nonprofit? Make it known. Just email the details to info@SandhillsExpress.com. Find it, share it, love it on the community calendar at SandhillsExpress.com.
Injuries happen. Staying injured doesn't have to. At Rise Rehab and Performance, the focus is on recovery, performance, and keeping you moving. With one-on-one care, customized PT plans, and performance-based programming, they help people of all activity levels come back stronger and move with confidence. From rehab to long-term performance and injury prevention, they help you rise above the pain and get back to what you love. Rise Rehab and Performance. Call 872-5800 to set up your appointment today.
Happy Father's Day from your friends at Lines Appliance. Of course, the appliances they sell will make life in the whole home better, but your gift to Dad could be letting him rest in the recliner while Lines handles the delivery and install. At Lines, you'll find competitive pricing right here at home. No need to shop out of town. Refrigerators, dishwashers, washer-dryer pairs, freezers. Hey, how about a fridge for Dad's man cave? Shop Lines Appliance in Broken Bow for Father's Day.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. President Trump indicated the 60-day timeline to negotiate with Iran is not a hard deadline to reach an agreement to resolve the war. The Federal Reserve hit the pause button Wednesday, keeping interest rates right where they are. The Smithsonian unveiled a new exhibition highlighting the nation's natural and cultural heritage as the U.S. approaches its 250th anniversary.
The display explores 250 years of American history through nature, geology, and culture. I'm Wendy Swanson.
Georgia Republicans are dropping their redistricting plans for now. California Governor Gavin Newsom's office pushed back against the Trump administration, blasting the U.S. Department of Justice for launching an investigation into Newsom, his wife, and their associates. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
In Group K action, Colombia with a 3-1 win over Uzbekistan. Also in Group K, Portugal and DR Congo played to a 1-1 draw. Group L, England beat Croatia 4-2. Harry Kane with 2 goals. And Ghana scored in the 95th minute to beat Panama 1-0. NBA, Trae Young plans to decline his $48.9 million player option for next season. He will be a free agent, but Washington remains a frontrunner to re-sign him. James Dolan confirming the Knicks have accepted an invitation to the White House to celebrate their championship. He's also said they will not go into the second apron next year. Caitlin Clark officially announced her signature shoe launching in October with Nike. Brewers beat the Cardinals 9-4. Christian Yelich, Jackson Chourio both had a home run. Shohei Ohtani gave up 4 earned runs but got the win as the Dodgers beat the Rays 5-4. Oklahoma advances to the College World Series Finals, playing North Carolina on Saturday.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Mainly clear skies today with daytime highs approaching 81. Northwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies tonight, lows level off around 55. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, slight chance for showers. Daytime highs approaching 81. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
At Palmer Monument, they work with dedication to honor your loved ones with care and craftsmanship that lasts. They work with you to design meaningful, lasting memorials for your loved ones. Palmer Monument of Broken Bow, designed with pride, sold with integrity.
9:03 is the time. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Currently at our studio, 63, cloudy skies. Winds are out of the northwest, 5 to 10 miles an hour right now. Barometer is at 29.99 and the humidity 57%. Measurable precipitation total for the month of June continues to show an inch 16 as recorded here at our studios. High yesterday in Broken Bow was 82. The overnight low dropped to 58. Our sunset for this evening is scheduled for 9:14. Brent and Jeremy with you in the studio here on this Thursday. A lot of things coming up around the area. Among them is Big Sky Jubilee in Anselmo coming up this weekend.
Yeah, and as that gets underway, there's a group of folks that would like to take a moment to recognize the incredible community spirit that has been on display in Anselmo leading up to it. From young kids to longtime residents and even folks from outside of city limits, a lot of people stepped up recently to help get the community ready for Big Sky this weekend. And they just wanted to thank them for donating meals, contributing financially, bringing equipment, or maybe just giving your time and hard work. Your efforts did not go unnoticed. It's that very willingness to lend a hand and work together that makes small towns special. And the pride in Anselmo over the past several weeks has been truly remarkable. And this individual wanted to recognize that in a message that is simply a heartfelt thank you to everyone who pitched in. Your community pride is what makes Anselmo and Big Sky Jubilee very special. They hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and again say thank you, everyone, for all you've done preparing for Big Sky Jubilee.
Yeah, very well said. And, of course, that's where we'll be tomorrow for a portion of the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show to promote that event coming up this weekend. Another item off community calendar, we want to remind you and let you know that coming up on July the 3rd, it's going to be the third annual Red, White, and Black Golf Tournament presented by the Anselmo Myrna Booster Club. The event will start with registration at noon on the 3rd of July. Shotgun start for the golf at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If you need to reserve a cart, you can do that through the Broken Bow Country Club by calling 308-872-6444. It's four-person teams. Dinner will be included. Now, they do note that if you don't want to golf in the tournament, you can still enjoy dinner. Non-golfers' dinner tickets can be purchased in advance for $20, so keep that in mind. Maybe you're a business or an organization that would like to sponsor a hole for the golf tournament. Hole sponsorship available for $250, and flag prizes will be given out on each hole. It's limited to the first 18 teams. Cost is $300 per team, and they're also going to be raffling off an Anselmo Myrna golf bag, so you can purchase raffle tickets for that as well. If you want to register your team, you can do so by emailing Lloyd McIntyre, and here is the email address, Lloyd, which has two L's, LLOYD dot McIntyre, MCINTYRE at amcoyotes.org. That'll take place on July the 3rd, the third annual Red, White, and Black Golf Tournament presented by the Anselmo Myrna Booster Club.
Shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curve, west of Broken Bow.
It is 9:11. I see Cadence is here. Let's get Cadence in here. Come on in here, Cadence. Cadence, of course, a recent graduate of Litchfield High School, has been interning with us here at KCNI KBBN for, oh my goodness, what, three summers or so now? And she's back with us this summer, and she's here today. Thought I would bring you in. Thanks for coming in to visit with us. We appreciate it. Yesterday, I hope I'm right on this, but did you play in the New West All-Star volleyball Classic?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. You were representing one of the athletes representing the Fort Kearney Conference.
Yep.
How did things go?
We swept everybody. It was
Really?
a nice, clean sweep. We started off against the RPAC, and it was kind of fun because a couple of those girls on the RPAC team, I had the opportunity to play with them in the East-West All-Star game in Scotts Bluff, and that was on Saturday. And so then just kind of turned around and got to play them. And so we pretty much, I mean, not to brag or anything, but we did kind of dominate them. We won 25-15, 25-17. And then we were off for 2 games, and then we had to play the Southwest Conference. And they gave us a little bit more trouble, but we still got the win out of it, and it was only 2 sets. So,
Well, the Southwest Conference is a conference that includes Broken Bow, Gothenburg, I know, who had some people there. And if you look at what the Southwest Conference did in volleyball this past season, that I bet that was a great, well, the Fort Kearney Conference and the Southwest Conference, what you both did in volleyball this past year, that it seems to me like it would have been a great championship match.
yeah, it was like I thought for sure we'd have a kill, and somehow the Southwest would pop it right up, and we had some very long rallies. And another cool thing, when they were announcing the coaches for FKC, we had the D1 state champion and runner-up as our coach, and then Southwest, they had Holdridge, who was the runner-up in Class C1. So it was very cool just that we had so much talent out there that saw some success down in Lincoln.
Yeah, that's great. Talk about playing with people who you played against for many years in the conference. Was that fun, being able to play with each other as opposed to competing against one another?
Yeah, and you come to like realize like, oh, this person isn't really mean. They just are really competitive. And you like throughout all your life, you're just on the wrong team. I mean, when you actually get to play with them, they're super nice. It's a lot of fun, especially with like such incredible hitters and people that are going to play at D2 colleges. Like, it was a lot of fun, especially as a setter where I just get to, set up and then watch them do their magic.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned Fort Kearney Conference, Southwest Conference in the championship match, and then the other conferences were the Loup Platte, right? And then the RPAC, Republican Plains Conference. I was looking at the rosters. Man, I mean, all state people playing in those games. So that had to be fun.
Yes, it was. There was some good competition there, and it was just a lot of fun. Also, just to be back in my Spartan jersey one final time, and just we had some great reps that they're always very memorable. It's Judy and Brian Borland, and they've been reffing for a very long time. And one of the things that Brian always tells us, he goes, "How do you spell volleyball?" And we all start out, well, V-O. No, F-U-N.
Fun. Yes, there you go.
Yep.
Well, it sounds like you had fun yesterday, so congratulations on getting to do that. I think it's the All-Star basketball games that are tonight in Minden for sponsored by New West. And let's see, proceeds go to benefit the Nebraska Kidney Association, I think, right? Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Super. You have any more of those that you're involved in through the summer? That was kind of the last one for you.
Yeah, that was the last one for me. So I've just got one more night of softball with Ansley Litchfield, and then I've got this weekend I'll be in Broken Bow for on my travel team for that tournament. And then that's basically it for sports for me.
All right. Well, wonderful. Well, it's great to have you here for another summer helping us out. So thanks for coming in to visit with us.
Yep.
All right. 9:15 is the time. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Choose from a wide selection of construction and transportation equipment. Don't miss this great opportunity. Visit rbauction.com/Chicago to sign up. Again, that's rbauction.com/Chicago.
Brent and Jeremy back with you here in the studios. We kind of start wrapping things up on the breakfast show this morning. When you look at the calendar, you'll notice that today is the third Thursday of the month. And that means a special day today at Rustic and Red in Cozad.
They're having an Americana June sip-in shop to celebrate 250 years of independence. Great sales and great friends. In-store specials and snacks all day long from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. They've got 25% off Americana decor, tableware, jewelry, and caps, and up to 40% off select ladies' apparel. Some exclusions do apply there. Plus, everyone gets a valuable coupon to use on their next visit to Rustic and Red, where they have gifts and decor for any occasion. And make sure you follow them on Facebook to know their in-store specials and new items all the time. Father's Day is this month. Check out their selection just for the guys. They've got a great section there for gifts. The regular hours are Monday to Saturday, 10 to 5. But this Thursday, their monthly sip-in shop is going on, so you can join them from 10 until 7 with some extended hours at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad.
Also, with it being Thursday, that means it's Market on the Square in downtown Broken Bow today. A lot of vendors scheduled to be around the square here in downtown Broken Bow today. Things will get started around 10 a.m. like they always do. And here is a list of some of the vendors scheduled to be there today for Market on the Square. You'll find jumping jelly bean bouncy houses. Katie's Crafts. What?
Get in on that, Brett.
Yeah. Oh, I see where you're going, you weasel. Well, you know what? I could go down there and I could probably just mingle with the kids, and people wouldn't even know that I was 55 years old in the bouncy
normally
house.
I wouldn't have cracked that joke, but with our conversation earlier in the show,
being short, I know
I had to do it.
Actually,
and then the visual popped into my head, and then I really couldn't stop. I just imagine Brent down there.
Ooh, woo! This is fun. Woo! That actually sounds like a good time.
Hey, there's a lot of bouncy houses. One thing I've learned as a parent, there's bouncy houses where, kids kind of get into. There's two situations in bouncy houses.
Okay.
The kids get in there and they're all kind of shy and kind of keeping to themselves and bouncing. And then there's the ones, it might as well be a WWE event.
Oh,
they get in there and there's all bets are off. There's shoving and kicking and all kinds of stuff. And you know immediately when you walk up to the bounce house which of the two you're going to get.
Yeah.
But they're fun.
They are fun. And they'll be there downtown on the square today for Market on the Square. Some of the other vendors scheduled to be there today: Katie's Crafts and More, Something Out of Nothing, Debbie D's Bakery, Tropical Snow, Twisted Bees, Irwin Gardens and Eggs, The Secret Garden, and they'll have flowers there as well. So check that out at The Secret Garden. Anna's Raspados and More, Gigi's So Perfect Creations, Bennett's Bakery, Turtle Power Pizza, Steve's Rocks, the Selah Chapter, and Turley Treats. Some of the vendors scheduled to be at Market on the Square in downtown Broken Bow today, starting at 10 a.m. If you go to sandhillsexpress.com and go to the employment page, you'll see some job opportunities that are being posted. And I think Jeremy's got information on one for you right now.
Yeah, the Department of Transportation has an exceptional opportunity for a highway maintenance worker senior to join their team in Ansley. At the NDOT, they reward their employees' hard work with a friendly and supportive work environment that encourages creativity and innovation. They provide training and career development, advancement opportunities, ample paid time off, work-life balance, and a comprehensive benefits package that includes a matching retirement contribution. So go to statejobs.nebraska.gov to apply. You need to do that online state application in order to be considered. They are an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. You can also find this information on the employment page of sandhillsexpress.com.
All right, thanks, Jeremy, and thank you for listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Tar Spot is selecting multiple modes of action.
The more modes of action, the better. And that's for a multitude of reasons. One being good resistance management, but also increasing our spectrum of control.
Wozniak tells Brownfield fungicide timing is one of the most difficult decisions a grower has to make.
You don't necessarily have to spray right at VTR1. Holding off until R2, R3 has been a very efficacious application timing, especially if diseases like tar spot or southern rust end up moving in late. Something like Adastrio, we've seen that unique combination of active ingredients provides a very strong level of broad spectrum control.
To learn more, visit your local FMC retailer or adastrio.ag.fmc.com.
All right, about time to wrap up the show here this morning. Appreciate you folks tuning in. And, of course, tomorrow, got a big show lined up for you. That's when we'll be traveling to Anselmo to talk about Big Sky Jubilee coming up this weekend. A lot of great things happening in our area over the weekend. Of course, the Spirit of the Sandhills Summer Shootout Youth Softball Tournament will be arriving in Broken Bow. I think maybe some games played tomorrow evening. The two big days, of course, are Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to cross our fingers and trust that Mother Nature will kind of cooperate with those two events coming up this weekend, and a lot of other things I know planned as well. So, man, something to do, that's for sure, this weekend around the area.
Yeah, if the weather could just split around those communities, and if we could just choose where it rains.
And when.
Yeah.
Yes.
We would still.
Because we need rain.
We would still love to have the rain, but it's tough when events that have been planned and so much work and time has been put into are, have to be sacrificed as a way to get that rain. But Mother Nature doesn't care.
Yeah, kind of has their own schedule.
Yes.
Has its own schedule, doesn't it? Yeah. So thanks again, folks, for tuning in. We talked about Red, White, and You earlier in the show. Don't forget, if you'd like to nominate somebody for that, you can fill out the short nomination form that they'll find on sandhillsexpress.com contest page.
Yep,
right?
sandhillsexpress.com/contest is where you can go. Lots of great nominations so far. I'm really excited to share these nominations that we have gotten in. Wonderful, wonderful stories. The nominations that there's two, you can speak generally as to something that someone does constantly, or it can be a specific story and example of something that those personally hit me the hardest, is when there's a specific example of something awesome that somebody did. Those are amazing, and we've got a couple of those in there already that I'm super excited to share with you, and we're going to be sharing those all throughout the summer. We've already got a good amount of nominations. There's no top amount of nominations we can take, so get those in. If you have a positive interaction with someone who consistently impresses you, or maybe not even all the time, but they just do something amazing, let us know about it.
All right. Well said. So check that out on sandhillsexpress.com. Are you ready to go over there, Jack? Are you prepped? Are you ready? You ready to go? So we can end the show. You're ready. Okay. Ready now? You're ready now. Thumbs up. Okay. You want me to play the close and send it over to you? He's shrugging his shoulders now. I just asked you, are you ready to go? You're ready to go. Okay, here we go.
He's talking, too. He's in another room, and he's trying to say words.
Jack's got you covered over on KCNI. Music to take you to totally awesome 80s at 10 here on KBBN. Thanks for listening, everybody.